let's see, Saturday. What did I do Saturday? Saturday I didn't really do much.
Oh, man.
Saturday was pretty chill. I worked on Saturday afternoon. And then today I went to Eau Claire.
What'd you do in Eau Claire on a Sunday?
There's like this, I don't know. There was like some event going on in Chippewa Falls that, all these people got together that sell like crystals and handmade jewelry and stuff like that. So my girlfriend and I went over to that for a little bit and got some lunch at Chipotle, and then came back home.
I didn't want to put you on the spot, so I'm glad that you admitted things. I was going to say, was that something that you wanted to do, or was that... not that there's anything wrong with...
It wasn't uninteresting to me. It was pretty cool. Everyone had lots of cool things there, lots of cool things going on, but... She was more interested than I was, but I still had a good time.
I will say nothing bad about crystals and
I don't have anything bad to say about them.
But you've never mentioned them before, so I was just curious if there was something that I didn't know about you.
No.
Fair enough.
But it's cool to look at pretty rocks too.
It is. I've got a number of friends that are into crystals and the energies and things. I don't understand much, if any of it. But I always find it fascinating when they talk about it.
Yeah, I agree.
And if somebody wanted to take me to a crystal fair, I'd go.
Well, the next time I'm going to one, I'll let you know.
Please do. I actually, spur of the moment, so Friday I went to Jazz Fest.
Yes, Jazz Fest in Eau Claire, right?
Which was an amazing time.
How many... Okay, so there were multiple different places that had performances. How many places did you go?
Oh, not...
Because there was at least 12, if I remember correctly, on the list.
Not enough.
If not
more.
enough.
Let me say, pathetic. Pathetically low number for...
like a small handful.
Not even a small handful. Like, I think I made it to 3.
Okay, yeah, so yeah.
But to be fair, I'm not used to having events start at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, it did start earlier than I thought it did.
Yeah.
But it went like all night too, right?
Right, it went till 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I only made it till about midnight or so.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to meet some really neat musicians. There's a story for off air that I'll tell you about a guy that I met.
Teaser.
It turned out to be a really nice guy.
Nice.
He remembered me from way back in the day.
Oh, man.
And the way the conversation went wasn't how I thought it was going to go when he asked me to step outside. But it went really well. And then I got to meet some really cool new musicians that I had never met before, and got to take in some really, really great jazz. There's just one band, and I'm not going to say the name because there's like a 75% chance that I'm wrong. But it was one of the 3 that I saw. This happened to be in the Oxbow Gallery of the Lakely.
Yep.
At 9:30.
Okay.
So if you're familiar with Jazz Fest, or if you wanted to really do the research and go to the Jazz Fest website, you could find out who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have a computer that can do that right this second. But really neat. So I don't know if you know this about me or not, but one of my favorite songs, not just of jazz, but of all time, is Moon River.
Moon River.
Do you know it? Moon River.
No.
Water than a mile. It's great. The Henry Mancini version is my favorite. So I walk into the Oxbow Gallery, and they're playing that song. And within 4 songs, they're doing this really trippy acid jazz, like almost rock and roll type stuff, just wailing on the electric guitar with jazz backbeat. And it was so glorious, so beautiful.
Does the name Mars Galactic ring a bell?
That sounds about right, yeah.
They were playing from 8 to 10 at the Oxbow Gallery. Sorry to interrupt your story.
No, that's perfect. Yes, that's who it was. And great lineup. Great.
Good band name.
Yeah.
And sounds like they put on a good show.
Yeah.
That was one of the people that you saw?
Yeah, and then I made my way over to the big ballroom, whatever it's called. But that was all right. They had I think it was high school students doing an open jam.
Oh, that's cool.
Like a big band open jam.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously in the jazz frame of mind.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a lot better than anticipated, man. Like, that was some high-quality stuff.
That's cool.
And then from there, we went over to the Plus. And I forget the name of the band that we saw there, but they were really good, too. So that was a good time all around.
That's cool. I was just looking at some of the names again, and maybe this isn't the person that you saw at the Plus. Maybe you saw the people after them, but they had a band that performed there by the name of Weapons of Brass Destruction. That's a pretty great name. I love that name.
That is a pretty great name, isn't it?
Yeah. No. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 19 different locations it looks like they had for the Jazz Crawl. So look out for that next April again.
Yeah, that happens each year, and is always...
It's usually just a Friday night, right? It wasn't both nights?
Right, it's just Friday.
Just Friday night?
I thought it was a little bit longer than that. I thought it was Saturday too, but it turns out that I had been mistaken, friends.
Gotcha.
And this is, if you're just listening, I'd like to announce the arrival of Sam Stackhouse. He is with us in the studio.
I am here, yes.
Sam is here.
Hooray!
How was your weekend, Sam? Did you do anything fun?
I did not. I mean, I went out with some of the Adventures people last night.
Oh, nice.
I didn't really do much otherwise.
Nice.
It sounds like a good time. I mean, I know the Adventures crew is always...
Always good to see old friends.
Yeah. It was like, Chelsea and Rachel and Paige and some people's respective boyfriends and Leo.
Oh, I see Leah every once in a while.
Not Leah, Leo.
Oh, Leo. Gotcha.
Who you didn't work with.
No, I didn't work with him, but I've seen him at Adventures a couple times.
Yeah, Leo's super chill.
Nice. Sounds like a good night. Was it pretty busy out last night?
It was decent. Z-Bar was nice. This is the first time I'd been in Z-Bar.
Z-Bar.
Yeah.
I've never been there before.
I don't mean to laugh.
We played darts. It was fun.
Nice.
I was at Z-Bar, I think, before it was Z-Bar.
I went there years ago, and it was Roush's.
Yeah.
I used to shoot pool there occasionally and stuff.
Okay.
That seemed like a...
I've never
Well,
been in
there were
that
other
building.
factors that factored into my insecurity, but I felt like I walked in, and again, this was before it was Z-Bar, it was when it was Roush's still. Felt like I walked in, and everybody in there at the exact same time turned around and looked at me.
Oh.
And it was like, this guy isn't from here.
See, now that's the vibe I got in the web. We also went to the web.
Yeah,
Z-Bar was super chill, actually. They've updated the decor since the Roush's days.
So maybe
it's got an aesthetic now.
Fair enough. We that was a trip, and then I think it was the previous owner came up to me and the person I was with and actually said those words. "You're not from here, are you?"
Oh my god. When I went there, I was like the one person. I was there with people that knew the owner.
Yeah.
So that sort of spared me that whole thing.
Yeah.
But that was like some of the McDonald's people.
The most awkward part was that I wasn't a regular at that bar. I had been literally living down the street from that bar for 2 years.
Right.
That's actually
like
hilarious.
Blocks away.
So you mean yes and no, and not originally, but yes, for a while now.
I talked to you on the radio each day, actually.
Oh, shut up.
That's what you should have said to him.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm in a new bar. I
just be
prefer
like,
people
actually,
not
do you want
know
to hear
that I'm on
today's
the
weather
radio."
report?
No. Don't ask me for the weather. I won't tell you.
just start reading liners. Be like, does this sound familiar to you?
Good morning.
When did we decide that it was pick on Ryan?
I don't know.
But no, seriously, if you don't get enough of me during your Sunday nights from 7 until 11, perhaps try 6 until 11 a.m. Monday through Friday at Star 97.7 FM, WAQE.
The Morning Cruise with Ryan Quinn.
It's not that awkward. But sometimes it is.
It never really is.
It is a pleasant companion for my drive to work. Just I usually change when the ads come on.
So that's the first time in 3 years we've said it, so we can go another 3 years without mentioning it again, right? Got it all out of the way?
We'll see.
I mean, if this is... I'm going to have to remember something 3 years from now.
No, it's all right if you forget it, too. That's fine. We can go 6 years. We'll double it every time.
All
so.
right. That marks April 23rd, 2026. We're good.
Lucky for us, that's not a
If
Sunday.
the calendar
So.
goes that far. I'm sure
Fine,
I'll have a
so
different
it'll
phone
have
in
to
6 years.
be April
19th?
19th? Is that right? Probably. Well, let's see. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so then 28th. I think you were wrong. I think 28th. Either way, 2026, April 28th. Tune in. We'll call Ryan out again for being on the radio.
Sigh.
Well, there will be a leap year, too, so and one extra.
Oh, damn it.
Unless there's 2 leap years. I'm not sure
No.
whether there's 2 leap years. Well, because there's a leap year every 4 years, and it's 6 years, so there could be 2, depending on how recently we had one. I don't remember when the last leap year
The
was.
last one would have been in 2020. Well, the next one will be next year, 2024.
Oh, so then there will be 2 leap years.
Yeah.
So then it'll be 8 years. Then it'll be 8 days.
Nope, not 2 leap years. Only one.
Oh, wait, for 3
Because
years?
it's every 4 years.
Wait.
It's
Oh,
a
wait.
leap
We're
years
doing
every
for
4
3. Wait, are we
years.
doing... What? No, I know it's every 4 years. For some reason, I was thinking we were talking about 6 years and not 3 years.
Nope.
Jesus
Welcome back to
Christ.
the conversation, everybody.
Oh, my fucking God.
We'll keep showing up, and you do, too.
Thank you.
So you're looking for the secret that got me here. Some kind of magic ingredient that takes you there. Well, you just keep showing up. You just keep showing up. You just keep showing up. Yeah, you just keep showing up. I bet it isn't what you wanna hear from me. No, you just wanna find some kind of lucky pill for free. But you just have to keep showing up. You just keep showing up. Yeah, you just keep showing up. You just keep showing up. It's the only thing, if I know anything, that will set you for life. There ain't no quick fix or book of dirty tricks. There's just plain old strife. It's the sign of the times, I do believe. And with risk of sounding like an entire wrapped this
Don't forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better.
All that I've been dreaming about, it is all too close. I got it all, but I'm paralyzed. I don't know which way to go. But I keep walking right into your arms, and even falling. I'm falling with you. I'm standing with you, got it all in my hands, but I don't know how to breathe. I'm walking outside, taking in all the air, but I don't know how to breathe. I'm fading away under the lights, but I figured it out. This is all 'cause of you. You take my breath away. All the voices inside my head used to be my only friend, but they go silent when you're around. I hope you stay till the end. But I keep walking right into your arms, and even falling. I'm falling with you. I'm standing with you, got it all in my hands, but I don't know how to breathe. I'm walking outside, taking in all the air, but I don't know how to breathe. I'm fading away under the lights, but I figured it out. This is all 'cause of you. I'm standing with you, got it all in my hands, but I don't know how to breathe. I'm walking outside, taking in all the air, but I don't know how to breathe. I'm fading away under the lights, but I figured it out. This is all 'cause of you. You take my breath away.
Keeping your music taste out of Sucker Creek since 2011. After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Just watch me.
I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try that little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me.
Give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Just watch me. Just watch me. Just watch me. Just watch me.
Still to come on After Hours Radio.
And all that. Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
As soon
Don't forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better. After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining.
You say you wanna come over tonight. Yeah, you wanna make up and make it right. When everybody's looking for something else they can do, we try to make it work this time. We have let go of our doubts. Let's make it matter, 'cause we will never ever come down. It looks like we made it. If your heart should break on the map of my mistakes, I'm here if you need me. Just keep on believing. If the sky should fall, I'll give you shelter through it all. You better believe it. I'm here if you need me, 'cause it's waiting there for you. We have to be bolder tonight. Yeah, we have to turn darkness into light. When everything we have done comes around, comes undone, we try to make it right this time. We just gotta make up our minds. Let's make it matter, 'cause we will never ever slow down. This time we will make it. If your heart should break on the map of my mistakes, I'm here if you need me. Just keep on believing. If the sky should fall, I'll give you shelter through it all. You better believe it. I'm here if you need me, 'cause it's waiting there for you. I'm waiting there for you. One love. After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. I'm Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio, I have a Kordell,
Chia.
and we also have a Sam Stackhouse.
Yep.
That's good. Good morning, sir. Glad to have you here. Yep. It reminds. I can't remember which Looney Tunes that reminds me of, but it reminds me of a Looney Tune.
I was actually thinking of
there's
Ducky from Land
Yes,
Before
that
Time.
may have
Yep.
been-
Yep.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Dude,
I
haven't seen that in so long, but God, I
Oh,
love the Land Before
shit.
Time.
I loved them, but I watched like 12 of them, and they definitely have diminishing returns eventually.
You stop at the first one. That's all you need.
That's the
And
second.
that's the one that I had on VHS tape growing up.
And that's the one that
best
was
of us
warped.
So we have reached my favorite moment of the show, where we get to break down different shows that you may know. And Kordell, you've got a list of different things that are happening in the next couple of weeks.
I usually do, and this
Lay it
week
on
that
me.
rings true. The first one's up this Tuesday. That's April 25th. You can head to Pekegama Lakeside Cantina. That's in Chautauqua, and see Dylan Martinson starting at 5:30.
yeah.
The first open mic I ever went to and enjoyed was at Pekegama back in 2008. Anyway, continue.
Oh,
Nice.
No, I did not go.
No,
I did
I
not ever
suppose
go
you
to an open
I
mic.
did not know that they had open mics there.
They
I
don't,
didn't
they
live
don't
here
do
yet.
them anymore.
2008, I didn't live here yet.
Well, that would be one.
That was the last year I lived in Madison.
How about that?
Word. Then the next night, it's Wednesday, and this week is
Wednesday
open
does
mic
come
night.
after Tuesday.
Yeah, this week it is Wednesday.
No,
Once.
no, you freaking did you turn my mic down or what? Because I said it is open mic night. You freaking cut me off there, man. Come on.
Is it open mic night this week?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Yes, it is.
It's totally open mic night this
Oh,
week.
wow, this last week just flew by.
Yeah, what did I do last Wednesday? Oh, I got drunk.
Oh, you know what I did? I listened to open mic night on Dirty Chai Radio.
Nice.
That's why you were confused.
Sorry about the shameless plug.
But yeah, so that starts at 6 o'clock at Agonic Brewing Company here in Rice Lake.
5 p.m. on Dirty Chai Radio.
Yes. Then this Friday, it's not music related, but it's a new business opening here in Rice Lake, and I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Cheese Louise, man. Cheese Louise sandwiches. It's in the old Hot Italian place
Yeah, I met that
where
guy the other
Messenger
day. He's
meets
nice.
Lakeshore.
I can't wait for that place to open.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to be able to walk and get sandwiches.
Bloody Mary tomato soup and beer cheese soup and multiple
dude.
different kinds of grilled cheeses. I'm excited.
Oh,
That
dude,
starts.
type of restaurant, too.
He's gonna always have beer cheese soup.
I think so.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's my type of
That
restaurant.
makes me so happy.
But that's this Friday, April 28th. Opens at 11 a.m. So I think I'm gonna put a tent out overnight and
Actually,
make sure I'm the
shameless-
first person.
Shameless plug. I actually made like the best beer cheese soup possibly of all time today.
Heck yeah! Over at your work today.
Yeah,
Nice.
I had previously made some beer cheese soup and some cream of mushroom soup, and I combined them with more beer and more cheese, and it turned into some sort of super soup.
That sounds
super
great.
soup.
It was great.
Would you like a bowl of super soup today? Well, no, I'll just take the regular soup. Well, too bad.
Yeah, but it's only super today.
Everybody gets super soup.
Also this Friday, the Plus in Eau Claire, they're having a free show. Max Strozzi with Peter Dietrich.
Hey.
That starts at 9 p.m. Again, that's at the Plus in Eau Claire. Next Friday, that's, you believe it's May already? Next week?
Dude, yeah.
Next Friday, May 5th at 5 p.m., Agonic Brewing Company is having a Cinco de Mayo beer release party.
Oh,
So
hell yeah.
That's exciting.
Are they going to do like a Mexican-style lager?
It's a double beer release party. Excuse me. They're having a margarita ghost sour by the name of Salty Senorita, and
Nice.
then a jalapeno kolsch by the name of Pat's Pint of Peppers.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I've had that. They
I feel
did
like
that.
I've tried the jalapeno.
Yeah, that was
before,
like
right?
really, really good.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like they had us try that.
Yeah, that's
one
like my
a little bit.
favorite hot pepper beer actually that I've had, I think.
Heck yeah. So those will be there. That's Friday, May 5th on Cinco de Mayo, of course. Saturday, May 6th, you can start the day bright and early at Buck and Beams in Cameron with Weston Chisel. They're having a craft fair, and, well, Weston will be playing music there. So
Hell
go
yeah.
enjoy that. Have a beer maybe, or a Bloody Mary. Ooh. And then you can end the night in Cumberland at the club, and Dylan Martinson, he starts at 9 p.m. That's, again, Saturday, May 6th.
Nice.
Then we move on to the next weekend. Friday, May 12th is Club Underground is having the Sonic Swings Records Showcase. That's a tongue twister. But you have something going on that weekend too, correct, Ryan?
It depends on what weekend you're talking about.
The first weekend in May that we're talking
Sounded
about.
like
May,
Rob.
Well, you have something on May 13th, right?
Yes, and I am really excited about this, especially coming off of this Friday at the Jazz Fest in Eau Claire. We are going to have a jazz outfit by the name of Third Wind at the Silver Dollar, which is the basement bar of Mr. Bob's. And if you know the vibe of Mr. Bob's, and I know everybody in the Dirty Chai studio obviously does, but when I first started doing music down there, I wasn't a fan of jazz. But when I actually started listening to jazz, and then I went down there, I've been wanting to do jazz in that space since at least 2017.
Oh, dude, it is exactly made for it.
It is
Also-
made for jazz.
Oh, man, also, because of all the carpeting, you could put a drum set in there and actually not have it be hellishly tinny.
Right? And there is
That's-
going to be
I
a
didn't
drum
even
set.
think about.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking think about that until just now. For some, that room was like beautiful for acoustics.
It really is. And to have when I booked Third Wind, I talked with them because the folks that comprise the trio are super talented, and they could play any type of jazz that I wanted them to play. And so they asked me, what type of jazz do you want us to play? And I had a hard time narrowing it down. I won't lie.
Mm-hmm.
But when we were talking about it, we were talking about what instruments we thought would sound best down there. And I think we picked something nice for the space. So you're gonna have to come out and check that out. Doors are gonna be at 8. The music is at 10. So you got a 2-hour window there. I understand.
Oh,
but
man, I'm excited.
come on out and check out some live jazz. I don't remember the last time we had live jazz in Rice Lake.
Fuck, like 1936.
No, that's not true. It hasn't been that long.
No, they did. I know there was didn't the like Blue Hills band do jazz ensemble stuff sometimes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I know when like Rob was playing with them, they did that occasionally. So it's happened, but at a bar and not at the college.
Right.
Right.
That's what I mean. Like,
different environment.
Yeah.
Not at a college, not student band.
I'm
Or
gonna say actually probably late 50s.
Which there's nothing wrong with student bands or community bands. You should support student bands and community bands.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's the Community Orchestra. I don't know why I forgot the name of it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like that shit is cool, and more communities need to have stuff like that.
Oh my God,
like,
yeah.
That's what a
used to
great
be in that
opportunity.
band.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you play? How?
Wait, you were in the Community thing? Nice.
Yeah.
How have you been sleeping on this information all of this time?
I feel like I've told you.
Did you do percussion?
Yeah, I played percussion.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I did know
for,
that.
I did it for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years
Which
probably.
which percussion, or did you bounce around?
Yeah, I just bounced around.
Nice.
Well, you should do it again so I can come watch you.
Mike Jostin, he's the director. He does a good job of
He does,
balancing
too.
out, well, and just like figuring out like which percussion instruments or parts fit well with people. Like,
Hell yeah. Well, and I mean, like,
he's been doing it forever, so.
Yeah, I mean, different songs need different shit. Like,
Mhm.
sometimes you don't always need a timpani and a snare drum at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know. You always need more cowbell.
No, you frequently do not need more cowbell.
And then I'd be a fool not to mention this. The week after the jazz show with Third Wind, we are going to be hosting a showcase with Sonic Swing's record label, which is a fairly local record label that has some of the most fly rappers in the area that you will ever hear. And they're going to bring the best of the best on the label. I hope I didn't hurt anybody's feelings. To Rice Lake on May 20th at the Silver Dollar Saloon. Doors are at 8. The music is at 9. And there's an event on Facebook that you can find that lists all of the participating musicians. I will be hosting the night. It will be recorded and played back on Dirty Chai Radio, as will the jazz show with Third Wind. Both of those performances will be made available for air later at a later date on dirtychairadio.com. We might even play snippets on After Hours Radio if we're lucky enough.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Did that complete your list? Did you have a couple more?
No, that pretty much completes it. We can get to the rest of it next week.
That's good. My attention span is actually...
We've reached Sam's limit.
I could only, apparently my short-term memory doesn't work today because I could only remember like one thing at a time in that entire time.
May 13th, Silver Dollar.
I knew that one is the main one.
And then
I will definitely be there.
Next week we'll work on May 20th at the Silver Dollar Saloon.
Yes, exactly. No, I knew about both of those from before too.
And I will say that we are really close to making some major announcements.
Some major announcements.
Hey, I see what you did there. I wish that was intentional. But as it may work out, that it still might be truthful. We've got some really cool things happening, and we're finalizing those things. And I'd anticipate that we'll be able to announce things. Kordell, time me. 3 weeks.
All right.
I hope I can stay true. I hope I can stay
3
true.
weeks from today at
I think that's the 14th.
Of May?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, I think that should work out.
The 14th of May.
Yeah. All right.
The day
then.
after the jazz show. So if you ain't got nothing by the jazz show, you're out of luck, son.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly what Kordell said.
Yep.
Fighting the youth of Men and Wolves on After Hours Radio.
Listen now, it's clear to me we went too far. We're heading for the great wide open. The clouds are gathering. Let's turn this car around. I would follow anybody.
Coming up on After Hours Radio.
so fine, oh lady, let your body take control. You're on my mind, baby, just move a little closer. And I say, oh, it's a night we'll both remember. Oh, sweet surrender. Oh, we're moving close together. Wanna make your body mine through the night. Hot and sweet through the night. Let's get out fast and slow. I wanna get to know you. I know a place where we can go. It's just around the corner. And I say, oh, it's a night we'll both remember. Oh, sweet surrender. Oh, we're moving close together. Wanna make your body mine. And I say, oh, it's a night we'll both remember. Oh, sweet surrender. Oh, we're moving close together. Wanna make your body mine through the night. Ooh, ooh, yeah, baby. I wanna make your body mine. Wanna make your body mine. Make your body mine through the night. It's a night we'll both remember. Oh, hot and sweet. Oh, it's a night we'll both remember. Oh, hot and sweet. Oh, hot and sweet.
And all that. Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
Is this some kind
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio. I'm Ryan Quinn. With me in the Dirty Chai studio. We keep picking up people. We've got Kordell, we've got Sam, and we just picked up friend of the show, Whitney. Welcome, everybody.
Hooray! The gang's all here.
The gang is all here.
It is. It's the gangiest gang.
No.
I love that. Fucking muted microphone.
Try it again.
Are we okay? Haha, no.
Yep.
We've got her.
Hooray!
No.
That's always the risk when you add people right in the middle of things.
Musical microphones.
Yes. But so this is kind of interesting.
What you got, RJQ?
Well, I'm going to need two things.
Oh, no.
I've lost one of them.
I didn't
Doesn't
know.
shock me.
Is one of them a harmonica?
I was just gonna ask that.
Oh my
I was
god.
putting the mic to my mouth to say it.
Yes, it
Don't
was.
worry, he has not lost.
Wait, how did you make the harmonica be out of tune?
Don't worry.
Moment.
Don't
That was
worry.
possible.
He is
found.
anti-learned the harmonica.
Don't worry. He
Yeah,
found the harmonica
like the,
and he
the John
also
Cage
still
of
hasn't learned the
harmonica.
song.
It appears I've lost my phone.
Oh, I know where it
it's
is.
at. I know where it's at.
Can you grab it for
Yeah.
me? It's essential. So I was.
I have two microphones now.
Oh
Does this sound weird?
Walrus
right
mic.
So
It's
just,
like surround sound, man.
You missed Walrus Mike.
Are you putting glasses on?
yes,
Oh, good. Thank God.
Oh, he's about to get studious.
those were the two things I needed: were my phone and my glasses.
Oh, yes.
And, yeah, he needed two things: his phone, his glasses, and his harmonica.
All two of them.
Y'all were the ones that mentioned the harmonica. So just as we were getting ready to start the show, I came across a Facebook post from Colin Wonky, who is a musician in the area and actually on the Sonic Swings record label, which, by the way, there's a Sonic Swings showcase happening on May 20th at the Silver Dollar.
What?
I know. But
We're a very well-informed friend group.
Colin,
Oh, yeah.
Colin posted that I'm going to read part of it, not all of it. It was a bit of a lengthy post, but it starts: music being timeless. Tricky idea. I used to feel like music was timeless. From a broad perspective, it makes sense. It's hard to imagine an existence without some form of music. However, this sounds like Vulcan. However, it also stands to reason that there was a point in time in which music did not exist. And Colin went on to talk about an album that he recorded with somebody named Jason 10 years ago. And they made a song about this very idea, about what it was like where music didn't exist and being there for essentially the first song, the first musical notes intentionally created by humans. And the song ended up not making it onto the album and hasn't been released since. But he also said that it was a great driver of other songs they did end up made the cut on the record. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting to ponder that here on the show. The moment that music was first intentionally created, and Sam and I off air were talking about what came first, music or fire. And essentially at first I was like, well, yes, obviously fire came first, but what was it you were saying, Sam? Because that's what got me to think.
Because, like, I suspect that some form of music or, like, humming is just a thing that humans do forever. Yeah. Like, there wouldn't be any evidence of it. There couldn't be, like, until we had the tools to make, bone flutes and shit.
Right.
But
yeah, we've been singing forever, but I do like to believe that as soon as the first bonfire was lit, the singing came.
Oh, yes.
That's magical thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, and when did people figure out, like, that they could harmonize with each other?
Oh, that was at a bonfire. Don't tell me it wasn't.
That
Yeah.
had to be insane.
So that led me to ask ChatGPT.
Oh,
what,
no. We're talking to the robots.
What came first, music or fire? And it said, it's impossible to determine definitively whether music or fire came first, as both predate recorded history. However, some anthropologists and archaeologists believe that the controlled use of fire may predate the development of music by tens of thousands of years. Evidence of controlled fire use dates back as far as 1.5 million years ago, while the earliest known musical instruments date only back tens of thousands of years ago.
Wait, we're saying
You're
the
telling
greatest
me that
musical
you're telling me that you're creating bonfires and you ain't singing songs
You're
around the
not.
bonfire with the Neanderthal
okay.
friends.
I didn't realize that the current thought was 1.5 million years for fire now. I had always thought it was like 300,000, but that's awesome. Cool.
Well, that's what ChatGPT says, and they
Do
were
we trust the robots?
apparently it knows everything up until September of 2021.
Cool.
September 2021 is the cutoff date for ChatGPT.
Okay.
Weird.
I don't
That's
understand any of
suspicious.
it. I agree.
September
Wait,
2021.
isn't it a learning?
That's suspicious.
Isn't it a learning machine? Couldn't you just unleash it on the? No, wait. Every time they've done that, it's become racist in like less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
Every time they've tried to
I
do
have-
that
I have a,
with a bot.
I have a TikTok that I watch every day where it's like this AI android that goes to like work in a factory and kills itself in like 35 minutes.
Dude, yeah, it's amazing.
Suspicious.
My bad.
Maybe a little bit suspicious.
Dude, yeah,
If
there's
the
a
robot's
message
killing
there.
itself.
There's a message there, isn't there?
Yeah. Soulless, dehumanizing work.
I think you might be onto something, though, Sam. The first recorded instrument was tens of thousands of years ago, but humming and vocalizing, birds do that.
Yeah, we copied the birds for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
We were
yeah,
definitely
we were definitely
whistling.
playing with the birds. Like it's a thing.
Definitely had
It
to be.
happened.
And
Yeah.
Just because instruments weren't.
I believe the first human did that.
Just because instruments were recorded
In the
so
way
many
that
years ago doesn't
storytelling-
mean that we weren't making sounds.
Yeah, and this way storytelling has been like told throughout the millennia in the history
Right.
of the world. There's been folk songs, and I know that in my heart
Oh yeah, for sure.
forever.
I suppose you have to ask the question, do you consider poetry to be music? Because I don't know what came first, or when vocalized language started and memorized language, in that you could pass down the exact same thing. I don't know when that happened, but you'd think that we've been telling poetry for probably as long as campfires and vocalization, huh?
Probably. I like to hope that they were doing like slam poetry and like caves.
Yeah, that's how they like got their like emotions out. Oh, yeah, don't tell me that it didn't happen. I mean, like,
yeah,
For sure.
Caveman slam poetry.
oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's very much an SNL skit. I mean, I don't think it already is, but it could be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Neanderthals versus
the first campfire jam
Yeah.
session.
Yeah.
I would write that. I think I could write that successfully.
Yeah, actually, that's a good project.
Maybe it'll be my.
What do you think the first songs were about? Was it?
They were lullabies.
Were
I
they
know that in my
lullabies?
heart. I don't know that for sure, but I believe that.
Or were they just songs about the simplicity of life at the time? Or I mean, maybe
Well,
not
like,
even the simplicity, but
Marching songs, working songs, all that stuff. Like when you look back at like the songs they were learning when they were marching to war, the songs that they were like doing in the fields as they work, and those are like very old.
Yeah,
Yes, I
that's
believe
true.
that they probably were singing while they were doing whatever their job was.
mundane tasks.
Yes,
and-
not when they're hunting, obviously.
right, because you want to be quiet for the
Yeah,
animals.
but don't tell me they didn't gather and sing.
Right.
When the hunters were hunting, the gatherers were singing in the fields, and I feel like that. I know that in my heart. I'm
And-
an unreliable narrator, just like
Yeah, you would-
just
you would
like the
hope that they
robot.
were. How would they How would you not? You'd just get bored.
Yeah.
Right, and I think that's part of the human nature of things is to entertain ourselves, if for no other reason than to entertain ourselves, and that music does a pretty good job of that.
I mean, there's like whole sects of religions where music is entirely forbidden. Like there's sects of Christianity where absolute, not just dancing, but like music at all.
But then you think about the religions where
That's
it's like
crazy.
so tied in, like you know what I mean, like think like meditation bowls and stuff
Yeah.
like that, where they truly
Right.
believe that the sound is.
yeah.
It's.
And it's like most of the time it feels like it's tied in.
This
And-
was a good topic, Ryan. I'm very proud of it.
yeah.
You can thank Colin Wonky for it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Colin Wonky.
Yes, and Colin, if you want to search for Colin's music, Search for Colin the Troubadour, again off of Sonic Swings record label. We're going to play a song here, not obviously not the unreleased song that they did 10 years ago, but Colin the Troubadour is available on Bandcamp if you wanted to go colinthetroubadour.bandcamp.com. You can find a release here. And actually, Colin, why'd you do this to me? This is a language I don't know how to pronounce.
Oh no.
The name of the release. It looks like it's a 5-song release, and
what is it? It might be like
All Italia Con Amor.
It's probably Italian then.
Yeah.
You want someone who's taking a romance language.
Yeah, it means to Italy with love. I can tell you that.
Yes, dope.
There we are.
Translates right away.
Yeah.
Also, Colin, from your quotes and stuff, this is my book recommendation of the day. If you have not read Name of the Wind, it belongs with you from your thoughts, and I can tell the way, and your name. Please read Name of the Wind.
So this is this is the first track off the release. It's called Alive.
I'm up at 30,000 now, counting all the clouds, and the gravity is left out. I'm never coming down. When I take a look around and see the layers sit beneath me, I let the hope float and let the love soak completely. Horizon in my grasp, I could even touch the sky. Watch the blue bloom into a happy lullaby. Say goodbye, say hello to where the birds create the road, and the hurting on the surface still remains way below. Free to think high, but still stuck, and I see letting go of what I know, this little trust that I keep. And she's sitting next to me, yeah, she burning through a novel. A portion of your potion, I can drink a full bottle. Fortunate and fine, I guess the feelings are split between the anxious and excited, where the medium sits. Wings on my sides, heaven on my head. Take me to the heights where I've never been led. Up high, I can feel the elevation, chasing destination. You never know what's waiting. I'm alive, just searching for the moment. While the sun is golden, the mind is still floating. Up high, like an eagle with the view, seeking its food and roaming free in the blue. I'm alive, never take it off for granted. While the seconds move in transit, feeling grateful for the planet. Up high, I'm alive. Up high, I'm alive. Yes, sir. Up high, I'm alive. I wanna hit the outer limits, leaving Earth without the physics, sinking to the depths of the edge that I'm about to visit. Staring out the window and gazing at forever. Keep my ear to the air despite the cabin pressure. If the journey is the measure, I will ride it till I can't. Gather all my dreams and let them leap before I land. Gliding through the night, my nerves jump across the sea. As I ponder destiny and what it ought to could be. An odyssey, a narrative, another harrowing tale. So we're on the flying ship, the stratosphere to set sail. My brain telling me to bail. If I do, then I lose. If I'm dishonest with myself, then I politely refuse. Only one of these I got, so I'm rewriting the plot to put a better movie out, whether you like it or not. What I want is real and raw, not a sense of perfection. When you leave it all behind, you catch a perspective. Up high, I can feel the elevation, chasing destinations. You never know what's waiting. I'm alive, just searching for the moment. While the sun is golden, the mind is still floating. High, like an eagle with the view, seeking its food and roaming free in the blue. I'm alive, never take it all for granted. While the seconds move in transit, feeling grateful for the planet.
That's Colin the Troubadour. The song's called Alive. Off the release All Italia Con Amor. You can find it on bandcamp.com.
It's Friday night and you are beautiful. The feeling is magic. I am so lucky to be with you. 'Cause when it's been a rough day
Radio, alternatively entertaining. Talk, half music, 100% original After Hours Radio. Your Sunday nights just got better.
I could see this through. I could wait another night. One more night, one more night. I could fight it through till the darkness turns to light. One more night, one more night. Say it's gonna
And all that. Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
Talk, half music, 100% original After Hours Radio. Your Sunday nights just got better.
Special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright, alright. Like how you think alright. I'm the storm in your dream, making wet dreams come true. She know she bad, better than bad. She a gunshot that blew my mind. No distance, I come by my side. Everything is green over here. Oh, yeah. Everything you want and think about. Now I got your back all the way. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah, like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Look, best friend and big family. Me and you, we can be something we want to. When I see the dream we chasing true, we don't care for me, yeah, yeah. Luckily we free to be first class, riding casually, yeah, yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Look, best friend and big family. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. Cause I see you in the future with me. I wanna meet you. Look, best friend and big family. Anything that you do now, everything that you do, everything that you do now. Oh no 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 no
After Hours Radio on Dirty Chai Radio, I think. Are we here? Kordell, are you
That's
here?
the place. This is the name. Or something like that.
Where's here? Who is this is?
Who is this is? Well, I think we have a Whitney.
I don't know.
I think we have a Whitney.
Perhaps.
We have a Sam.
Yep.
And we have a Kordell.
Chia.
And check the time. It is after 10. It is the long burning 10 o'clock hour.
Oh boy.
This is where I become Florny.
Should all do the long burning 10 o'clock hour from the floor.
No.
He won't do it.
It's like
I
a
won't.
communal
I
thing.
won't.
He will not do it.
It'll make the community aspect of it more communal.
So something like that.
It's to build team morale.
Yeah,
It'll make it
is
more-
an absolute
Floor-
morale booster.
What if we built a floor bed real fast?
Oh man.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not stopping y'all from going on the floor.
We need you on the floor with us.
I will
Yeah,
not.
it's
I know, that's what's sad. What can
I'm
bring?
not flooring.
But then I don't want to leave the floor bed.
We won't leave the floor bed. We'll sleep.
Wait, if we all go on the floor and you sit there, will you read us a story?
Please.
Can you find us?
Please.
Yes.
The long burning 10 o'clock hour has now turned into story time with Ryan James Quinn.
Yes.
There's a special spot in hell for you, Kordell.
I know. I'm just trying to keep it warm.
There's not a goddamn book in this room.
No, there's
There's
plenty
a
of
lot of
one.
there's record sleeves though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
we don't need story time. We got nighttime records.
Just read the
Oh.
personnel list on all the records.
I swore there was Voltaire in here. I won't lie, I can't find it either. I went to Goodwill and I bought Voltaire, though.
There's plenty of good newspapers over here. All right?
There is good newspapers.
I wouldn't
is
pick
there,
the bottom
Is
one.
there a single one? Is there a single TV guide in here from your dad for me?
Yes. I just got a new one for you tonight.
Why don't you ever give them to me?
Well,
I would sit here and read that instead of hanging out with you any day of the week.
I guess now we know why.
Whitney really just wants to come over so that she can take the TV guide and go to a different room and read it by herself.
Barry sends them every single Sunday after Sunday dinner for me to read, and I have never gotten one since this tradition is listening. Hilary, I hope you're not reading this. I read them every week. I do. But no, yeah, not a single one of them to me.
God damn it, Ryan.
Well, I mean, we see each other most Tuesdays. She could be like, where's my TV guide?
Well, because I can't remember it on Tuesdays. It's a Sunday thing.
That is a problem.
Right,
that's a whole different
legit.
day.
That is legit. I don't think about Sunday things on Tuesday.
I've tried to
We're on
compartmentalize.
Tuesdays for thinking about Tuesday things.
Right.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'd have to think about things too much.
How are you going to
Yes.
think about 2 days on one day? That doesn't
can't.
even make sense.
If people
Yes.
can you send me a guidebook?
It's,
Because the only thing I can think about is that day's problem.
yeah.
I'm not kidding.
I can't
I-
even
I've
think about
gotten-
the day's problem.
I have
it's-
finally learned to use a daily planner.
That would be genius. I just make lists every morning that I wake up, and it puts my time in 15 minutes increments. Sorry,
That's
let's talk about
brutal.
music.
That would drive me.
Wow.
So back
That's
when
crazy.
After Hours Radio started, way back when we had the website afterhoursradio.org, which no longer exists, I put out a blog post. This was like 2013. And I thought then that I was going to get a hold on organization.
Oh my God, so long ago.
10 years
Yeah,
ago.
we're like 23. We're so cute. Ryan has
A
hair.
decade later,
I didn't
has
have
Ryan-
hair then.
Has RJQ figured out organization?
Well, I posted a blog post on the old website that was titled 5 Calendars. And it was the different ways that I would use 5 calendars if I had
You never
5
used one of
calendars. Here's the best part. Here's the best part.
He got distracted by the monthly pictures and never filled them out.
So I'm
read the facts.
I'm on air at my day job. And there's a page over the phone system. Ryan, there's someone in the office for you. So I walk out into the office, and here's this girl that I knew, still do. She's a wonderful human. But she had for me 10 calendars. That she read the blog post and was like, oh, Ryan Quinn needs 5 calendars. I got 10 of them. And she came and dropped off 10 calendars.
Yeah.
And
And you just looked at the pictures.
I gave away 5 of them.
Well, duh. You only needed 5. That was the
How
whole
many
blog post.
days did you make it of using the calendars?
They were nice pictures.
That's no hate. That's just hilarious because when you're 23 and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna figure this one out, and then you get to be like 33 and you're like, I did never figure that out.
I've been
mean,
trying the
I
same
can't-
thing with no change in
No,
results.
nothing ever
Right.
happened.
I can't do it for my personal life, but I can do it for the kitchen at least.
There you go.
Like
There you
Genius.
go.
I
That's
can
good.
raise nice children, but I can just have my life be a mess.
that's fine.
That's what I do.
Compartmentalize.
Yep.
I
I'm just gonna be a mess. Forever.
I just
Do you
cook food
recall-
The least messy mess.
friend of the show, Whitney, when we used to watch Chelsea Handler late at night in your garage,
I saw
and she described Blake Shelton as a hot mess, and I turned and I looked at you and I said, I hope somebody someday describes me as a hot mess.
and everybody has ever since. Ever since that day, they're like, that man is a hot mess. Lovingly. Please no.
Mission accomplished.
It's with all of the love in the world.
I feel like I make a pretty good hot mess.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine.
Actually, it's a force of nature sometimes.
It is a force of nature. I will agree with that.
I make a horrible cold mess, though.
It just sounds unpleasant.
I don't know what that means.
Why would you want to be cold?
It
Well,
sounds like
usually-
something Klingons do.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like revenge is a cold mesh.
freaked as soon as you
Best
said
served dish.
I like.
Today is a good day to die.
Should have just told us a story.
Yeah, this is what you get for not telling a story.
This is like
This
gloriously off the rails.
I thought it was very focused.
There were rails.
What? How can it be focused?
With a scope?
Okay, I'll agree with you. Yep.
I mean, if we'd all sat on
A
the floor, that would have
telescope?
been a theme.
Like a telescope.
That would work.
What?
You can
look
focus
at
on
some
things with a
stars
yeah, I mean,
or the moon.
gonna have to get rid of the clouds one way or the other.
Sam, what was one thing in your 20s that you thought you were really going to like get together by the time you were in your mid-30s?
Oh man. I thought I'd be better at taking care of my cars. Like I'm slightly better, but I'm still really not great. I just hate everything to do with cars.
So mine is like picking up after my own mess. Like I like literally blows my mind every day when I would like turn around and be like, "You did this.
Exactly.
You made this mess. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're
In
making
2011, I changed the oil of my car for the first time, and I thought
and only."
This cost me
Exactly.
$11. $11 and I'm done.
$11?
Well, there's 2011. Things have probably changed a little bit, but
Oh, yeah, Ryan has
yeah.
no. Yeah.
He doesn't
Ryan
know
has
because
no
he
clue.
still hasn't changed his oil.
Not on a single one of his cars.
I did it that one time. And then
And
I
only.
lubrication station in Rice Lake has always treated me well. Thank you very much. Nobody
Yeah,
paid me
they're
to say
actually
that.
they're cheap. It's like $10 more than actually just buying the oil and doing it
Oh,
yourself.
that is
Yeah.
so worth the labor.
Yeah, and it's fast,
Yeah.
unlike Walmart.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
You
usually
don't even have to get out of
Lubrication
your
station
car.
in Rice Lake. Everybody, bring your business there.
yeah.
But
Nobody
don't
paid us to
don't
say
raise the
that.
prices.
Yeah, and don't trust their full inspection because I totally had a flat tire coming out of there.
Dang it.
But your
For
oil,
your
will
oil
be
changes.
good.
Yeah, the oil changes. Yeah, just do it for that. It's perfect for that.
And that's how you know we weren't paid.
Exactly. They give an honest endorsement.
Wonderful service, though.
Anyways, the
Fuck
only
yeah.
time you changed your oil, Ryan.
Cost me $11.
That's it.
I like was like your age in 2011, and I don't think it cost me $11.
You were my age in 2011?
Same age as you. No, but I've never been really the same age as you, though.
Well, yeah, you're never exactly the same age as another person.
But I think the way our years line up, too, that we're not the same age very often.
Yeah, okay.
Only for a matter of July,
Oh, yeah, we guess we got...
August, September, November. 4 months.
You skipped October.
5 months.
skip my birthday month like that, bro. Come on. Jeez.
The calendars. The calendars.
Had 10
I told you
calendars.
those 5 calendars had nice pictures.
He had 10 calendars.
Yeah,
He still
October.
can't remember all the
October is
months.
it's more than halfway through the year, dude.
We haven't gotten that far this year
The
yet.
only day that Ryan knows how to use a calendar is January 1st.
Yeah.
Every year, like, I'm going to do it this year.
The unfortunate part for me is I was looking at my phone and I didn't even hear what you said.
Perfect. We're just roasting you. I told you should have wrote us a story. Let us a story.
I'll never die.
You've said a lot.
Daniel Gunnarsson on After Hours Radio.
Keeping your music taste out of Sucker Creek since 2011, After Hours Radio, alternatively entertaining. Coming up on After Hours Radio.
Say you found the story all tucked away in the back of the room, been lost for years, far away from the glory, in the midst of our day-to-day routine, in the corner of our minds. We're song will somehow be gone.
Don't forget to stalk us on Facebook and Twitter for exclusive content and information from the artists you love. After Hours Radio, your Sunday night just got better.
Broadcasting live in downtown Rice Lake, Wisconsin. You're logged on and listening to After Hours Radio.
think that using her will get to me. And if you're right, then you're in trouble deep.